Hey everyone, so this is going to be a very different video, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Beautiful, gorgeous day today. I'm not far from home. I'm sitting looking at a tree that I watched during the seasons, and it's just about to, or it is springing its first lot of leaf. So as many of you know, for many years I've done a huge amount of bike packing and adventure cycling, which has taken me far and wide, really kind of motivated and driven, first off as a form of physical rehabilitation when I started to walk again, and then the world just started to open back up, and my curiosity for adventuring and health, well-being, you know, it all being really a state of mind really kind of sprung from that. As many of you know, last few weeks, Easter in fact, found us doing a wild camp in some beautiful woodland that we have the real honour and privilege and a real gift to us that we're able to use it. It's just kind of a really amazing experience. One of the things I really took from that, and I really learned from that, is the different ways that you can carry kit. As I say, for such a long time now I've been used to bike packing, you know, kind of packing the bike, rather than panniers, it's bike packing system. And this last camp was very, very different in the sense of we kind of walked into the woodland, and one of the things that I took from that was seeing Liam from Bushcraft and Outdoors walk out of the woodland with great ease. And I looked at his pack, and it had all the kind of hallmarks of it being very similar to a military Bergan. I believe it was a saber pack, and it got me thinking, you know, the whole aim of what I'm about to show you now is to be able to kind of pack up this kit, and it's quite versatile. I'm actually hugely versatile. Pack up this kit and be able to kind of just store it, pick it up, and literally walk out the door without having to pack it or repack it. So it's going to be my woodland pack for the adventures that we have in the woodland. Now this takes me back a very long time, when I spent a short amount of time, incredible amount of time, but it was a very, very short amount of time, with the tigers, Princess of Wales, Royal Hampshires. Really great experience in my early 20s, and in a way it's kind of shaped and molded me to who I am still today. You know, some of those great kind of attitudes, values and ethos is still very much within me, and I believe in a way I think it's there, and it just gets really polished off, if you like. So this is a military Bergan. What I love about this kit is there, you can see there's a front pouch, okay, and this has loads of storage, okay, incredible amount of storage. You've got around about 100 litres, inside waterproof liner membrane, so the whole Bergan inside is waterproof. You've got a huge top pocket and a huge inside pocket, and I mean absolutely huge. Now what is really, really fascinating is these two here, okay, they're actually zipped together, and these are known as rocket pouches, and what you've got in the middle there in the bag is a yoke system. I'm going to show you a little bit more about that as we go forwards. But these rocket pouches, okay, are 10 litres each, and they can fit together as a day pack with the yoke system, which I'm going to show you in a little while, or they zip down here on the side of the Bergan, okay. And this Bergan is absolutely really robust. I forgot how brilliant this kit is. As I was saying, that Liam's backpack, rucksack, was based on a military Bergan, in the fact that it also had rocket pouches, which really inspired me. But these 10 litre rocket pouches zip onto the side, one here, one there, and that kind of knocks this up to 100 litre pack. So everything that you could ever want and use on an extended trip into the woods would fit into this Bergan comfortably, i.e. a tarp, sleeping bag, hammock, inflatable mat, clothing, cook set, brew kit, waterproof jacket, and anything else you may need, fire lighting kit. Even you can carry an axe on the outside here as well, Laplander saw, and a few other tools that you may use. So for this to become my woodland kit, it's going to be absolutely awesome, which means I don't have to repack it. I can just pick it up and walk out the door, and with summer ahead, that's the absolute plan. And there was this amazing video that I watched recently from a gentleman called Paul Kirtley, okay, who was talking about these rocket pouches, these 10-litre rocket pouches, being able to pack a week's worth of food in there, i.e. for example using oats or granola for breakfast, using powdered milk, lunches using oat cakes, couscous, or the tuna packets of tuna you get, and hard cheese, and then supper pasta, chorizo, mixing it up maybe with some couscous on the side, and then snacks as sesame packs, nuts, what else did we have, even trail bars, even marathons, boiled sweets. Okay, so there's a whole range of food groups there, and what's really important, if you kind of look at that over a day, it's the enough and above calories that you need for being out in those sorts of environments, and it's kind of slightly above or roundabouts, which in many ways is absolutely incredible. And it's the whole range of food groups, and if you look at the food that we've just kind of shared, it's all kind of dried, and it would fit into here, which again for me is another plus. As I say, that last wild camp we done at Easter, what I learned was absolutely huge, and applying it as I go forwards is just, you know, it's liberating, and that's what all of this is about. It's about kind of traveling light and journeying well. And if you can carry a week's worth of food in a side pouch, you know, it's not gourmet, but at the same time you're not sacrificing. You know, when I walked in on that Easter camp, we had bags of kit, which, as I say, is because I've been used to bikepacking, but this takes me back completely to my roots. The other thing about these rocket pouches, they've got a waterproof inner, waterproof membrane as well, and there's the Yokes system, and as you can see, that's not even unpackaged, okay, that's still got its label on. Now the beautiful thing about this, I picked up the whole lot for £35 on eBay, so it shows you what's out there. It's worth having a look, and the guy said to me it's only been used once, and the yoke system has never been used. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put together the yoke system, which then transforms into a day pack. Okay, so at the moment they're just zipped together. Okay, they're just zipped together. I'm going to pop together the yoke system, and then I'll show you what's what. But I am so chuffed with this, incredibly pleased. It's like a gift really. So I get that day pack yoke system fitted, and I'll show you what's what. So there we go guys, that is fitted together. It took me about 5 minutes or so, which I'm chuffed about, as it's been a really long time to put a yoke system together. A huge amount of time, but again, amazing, really cool piece of kit, amazing piece of kit, and that's going to fit, and it has fit very comfortably on my back. You can see the shoulder straps there. Okay, shoulder straps there as well. Okay, you see these two buckles down here, they just clip together. That clips together on the top, and there it is. And as I say, you can fit, as a day pack, you can fit a brew kit, cook kit, food, and some tools in there. There's 20 litres, and then you can break it back down, zip it back onto the Bergan, which is really incredible, beautiful, versatile piece of kit. So for me to have this all kind of set up, packed up, ready to go without having to repack it, so I can literally pick it up and walk out the door heading to the woodland each time, is going to be absolutely amazing, especially with summer coming up. You know, it's going to give me a huge amount of freedom to be able to just pick that pack up and go, return and just store it away. You know, how much time do we spend packing and repacking and organizing kit? This is going to keep all the kit squared away and have the versatility as a day pack, and all the kit that's needed. So I'll leave all that with you. Happy adventuring. As I say, it's a very different video, but one that I thought, you know, would be a great one to share as we go forwards. You know, as I say, it's all about learning, and we never stop learning. So never stop learning, never stop growing, guys, and I'll see you all very, very soon.